Hey guys and gals on YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd, we're going back to the year 1994 with LEGO Systems 6959, original instructions for the Lunar launch. This one's been an interesting one because all the listings I found on eBay and other places were always showing that they were incomplete. And there seems to be some mystery about the pieces because there's many pieces that appear on the parts list but don't seem to appear in the instructions. Very curious. Anyways, as usual, we have all three of the greats from the series. We have Major Kartovsky, the printed droid, which is actually the mastermind of Spyrius, if you want to believe the fluff. And we have the Chief, and we have the regular Spyrius guy. Not much to really say there. Now, the build itself is built on a raised base plate. One of these. I've actually never done one before. I know. As a child, the base plates we had were either the flat ones, or they had a little bit of like the lunar, lunar build, but that was it. Anyways, this one has multiple arrows that tell you what to do, what to move. Our first vehicle is this little, like a saucer, really. And Spyrius vehicles, the flying vehicles or flight vehicles, space vehicles, have blue, and the ground vehicles are red. I could not find any other place to put this control panel, so I put it in here. It is included. 5 are included in the set. All 5 were here, or became to be here anyways. It's a pretty cool little build. It's very simple. And the other one, there's a little gate here. Let's see if I can do this. And as usual, with a high-speed appearance, it releases a vehicle that goes tearing down the ramp, which is molded in. And it's a very, very simple little build, as is typical. And like I said, I keep saying about Spyrius, everything's a very fast-moving vehicle for the most part. Now, let's get to up here. Here's where I put another 1x4, which was part of the parts list. There's no instructions on where to put it here, but if you don't put it here, at least these studs exposed. There's a little arrow here, so you can move this out and open it, and allowing easy access to the base. And the other thing that's really unique about Spyrius sets are the trans dark blue antennas. This 2409 piece does have a sticker, which I don't know if that really adds to it or not. And on the front, we have an arrow here, which moves forward. But before you do that, there's another arrow up here. And you would open this, and then when you slide this one forward, the rocket that's inside here falls out. Now, there's a rocket which is hung up inside this other lerp and burp. Lerp's on top, burp on the bottom. There is a second play feature back here, which basically when you pull this right here, it allows this door to open up. It's like a fake floor. I think it's a trap. I'm going to slide these back together now that the rocket's gone. This does rotate up here, and I've always had mixed feelings about this base. I was trying to find a complete one, and the prices were all over the place, and I'm still not 100% sure this is even correct, but it's my very first raised base plate. I thought the base plate looks really cool. I have mixed feelings about using base plates because typically there's a little bit of, sometimes there's a little bit of play. This right here is a little bit warped, which is not great. You can sometimes use gentle heat to straighten them or under weight, but you're dealing with plastic that's 25 plus years old. Do it at your own risk. But yeah, so here we have the base, and it's pretty cool. They made LEGO made 8 that use this big 2409 piece, and I don't know if I'm going to get all the sets, but it's an interesting build with sections coming off and barely tying in to create supports. It's interesting. I would like to see a return to a raised base plate, but maybe not this kind, not necessarily color ones, but ones that are basic and simple with just a little bit of corner raising, like the old crater base plates. But there it is. In all of its glory. I do like the stanchion piece here. I think that looks really good. It's a fairly sturdy set, and these harken back to a time when, you know, you had a base plate or base play set, and all the play action, everything centered around it. What I do like about this one, especially some of the other ones like the Android base, is they have a feeling like you could easily mock them into something else. This one would be a little bit limited. I'm not sure. Not everyone loves these burps, but I think that they are interesting because of the era that they were made in, and they really add to that flavor. You really can't get that right without them. And they do allow, like I said, for lots of great play features like this, where you can have motion and things like that, and hide things inside, and just, that is pretty cool. I mean, that is without a doubt definitely a cool feature of these kind of builds. I don't know. It's certainly interesting, that's for sure. But let me know what you think down below. Comments, thoughts, concerns. Do you guys feel these old Spyrius sets? Anyways, I think what's really cool is not counting those 2 or 3 repeating ones. This should complete my entire collection of Lego Spyrius, which is really cool. So appreciate the views out there, the great community. Guys and gals out there, give me a comment. Let me know what you think, if you're feeling this or not. Till next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.